place I ever had was in Rockville Center, New York,
Where is
in
that?
Long Island.
Long Island.
Long Island. And there was a venue called the Vibe Lounge. We used to play whenever we would go to New York. And it had no name on the fucking door. It was just one sweaty Italian guy just fucking making boxes and making pizzas, Sicilian slices for $1. And it was
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
best slice of pizza I've ever had.
The Sicilian slice. The Sicilian is, as I understand it, is supposed to be square, right?
No, they're big as fuck.
Because I don't. What am I thinking of? Yeah, Sicilian. The places I always went to that said it was like a Sicilian style pizza. It was like a little rectangle, like a high school. Yeah,
See,
great. But it was
now,
it was like a big thick rectangle pizza. Was the Sicilian style,
maybe
and they were always good. I love them. But I don't know. Maybe that was just
a
I don't
big
know
ass
what.
fucking New York pizza. It was probably just a big ass New York pizza.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's different wherever you go. I know that anytime I've been to a place that specified Sicilian, it's like a big rectangle.
Big fucking
But then
squares,
that's
dude.
also Detroit style.
And also Columbus Tavern style.
Really
squares, yes. So, but the difference on a square Columbus style pizza is the fucking pepperonis that they put on it, or like that. Those like they're like a little cup
the
of
cup
pepperoni.
one. Yeah, they got those
Yeah.
at Pizza Hut now.
Yeah.
And even tavern style is like real thin and crispy, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Yeah, because they say that's what is actually Chicago style.
Yeah.
Like
It's just a
when
Midwest pizza thing, honestly.
when I was in Chicago, I was wanting to do touristy stuff. It was me and Robbie and Joe, and we were asking around like, where do we get one of these Chicago deep dish pizzas? And they were like, well, that's not really what Chicagoans, Chicagonese. That's not what the Chicagonese eat. They were like, we eat the tavern style, and I said, well, this looks fucking boring. I want a big fucking deep dish, and then we found one.
Give me pasta cake.
Yeah, we found a deep dish place, and we ordered one, and it took like 2.5 hours for them to make it. And it was not good.
It's not good.
It's not that good,
brother. You have just said every deep dish experience I've ever had in Chicago. Every story I have, at least almost a dozen times, going, you know what? No, this time it's going to work. Long ass wait.
Looks like it'll be good. Like every time you think like, oh, it's a big ass like pie, like an actual thick pie.
Well, these are all things conceptually.
Yeah, it's like a cobble.
That are me. I love pie. I love cake. I love meat, cheese, and carbs.
Yeah, it sounds like it looks. The idea of a deep dish is like, this is gonna be amazing. This is gonna be the best thing ever, but it just doesn't come together satisfactorily.
Well, I think it's because sometimes too much power definitely corrupts.
I mean, pizza is one of the things that's like less is more.
Yeah,
it really works on the rule of that minimalism, I guess. Because if you find like that was the thing, that's something I learned in New York is if you find a place that does pizza really well, the cheese slice is going to be the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, like if you go like the pizzas I just got were from a gas station right before this.
This is why we're talking about pizza, everybody.
Yeah, so you go to a gas station to get pizza. The toppings improve it because they detract from a subpar
from the cardboard.
Yeah, they distract you from the quality of the pizza.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go to a place that does it really well, the toppings actually it's like a subtractive quality where they're lessening the quality of the pizza pie, like the actual pizza pie.
Right.
So like if you find a place that does a slice really well, a cheese pizza gives you like the best combination of dough and sauce and cheese, like it all comes together. and it's like the best. It's however whatever the science is on that, where it's just that the combination of flavors is better than like if you add pepperonis and shit to it.
Now, this is a science I'm very interested in.
Margarita is also good. Margarita pizza is pretty tasty.
Margaritaville?
That's the Margaritaville I'm going to is the Italian one for pizzas.
Margaritaville.
Especially since I don't drink anymore. But I do still gamble, so I guess I could go to a and I've been to one, a Margaritaville casino, and lost a shitload of money.
Many such cases.
Yeah. It seemed worse than other casinos too. It seemed like, man, I'm doing especially bad at the Margaritaville casino. I don't know what that was about.
You're just wasting away, man.
I would, dude. I hit the Margaritaville casino ATM like 4 times while I was there, and eventually I started panicking because I was like, "Oh fuck, I still need to have money for stuff." And if I keep doing
the fuck is my shaker of salt?
Yeah, dude, I was getting worried. I was like, "Oh, if I keep doing this, I'm not gonna win it back, and I'm just gonna have no money."
There's no winners at a Margaritaville.
No, that's true. I mean, especially nowadays, now that the casino is just on your phone anyway.
Yeah.
If you go to when I went, it was just like really decrepit senior citizens that were coming in there. I was the youngest person in there by probably 30 years. It was really it was sad.
You were the stud.
Yeah, people don't like to go places no more, which I guess it comes with the pros and cons, It benefits me because it's like, yeah, I get to do a thing on the internet and people stay home and watch it. But then I guess anybody who, like yourself, who's trying to like perform live at places, like, where is everybody? It's like they're at home gambling on their phones.
Yeah, where we should probably be instead.
Yeah.
Much more of a lucrative career.
Dude, you know what? That was something that rock bands kind of almost figured out during the pandemic. Like, because I remember during the pandemic when all the rock bands were doing virtual shows.
I did a couple local ones.
Some of them were pretty cool.
Like it's what I've noticed in those kind of moments, like I even harken back to like when Vine was created, where it only gave you 5 seconds and you had to be really fucking creative.
It gave you the structure
to really get a bang for your buck. And so sometimes like having a small framework or like something catastrophic, like being stuck in your home, it forces you to get creative of like, fuck, this is how I pay my bills. And sometimes you get desperate and you figure cool shit out.
So also we talked about it. I'm a big fan of the Melvins, and they did a few during the pandemic that were awesome. They were they were wearing masks, so it was especially hard to understand. Yeah, but and that had to just be for like optics. Like if it's like, why are they wearing masks if everybody's at home anyway? I guess it just had to be to remind people that they want you to, I don't know. Let's not get into the weeds on masks.
No,
I thought some of those virtual shows were cool, and it was like, it's one of the things from the pandemic that I feel like it'd still be implemented maybe. Live.
I see that actually coming back kind of in full swing as time goes on, because it can go one of two ways, because I feel like live, like you were alluding to, like live performance art in any capacity there's feigning interest in it, but then on the flip, then you have like the other people going like, no, it's going to make a comeback because everybody's so sick of it right now. Like they're trying to buy on the dip of live shows.
Because it's like, it's rare to hear a band actually live,
Yeah.
Like if you're listening to, and I mean like, like if you go to a show, that's one way to hear a band live. But then as far as recordings go, usually if you're listening to an album, it's like, it's was manufactured, and it's iterative. Like
Right.
they've done multiple takes, recorded instruments separately. However you make it out, how you've
Yeah,
done it.
yeah.
So it's all like pieced together differently. So even like listening to an album, you're hearing this very like curated version of the band. So I feel like for a lot of people, they have never really heard a band live or even a live recording.
And that blows me away.
You know,
But you're not wrong.
that's why, dude. That's why like one of my favorite albums is everybody talks about post hardcore music.
Oh yeah.
But everybody talks about Relationship of Command when they talk about At the Drive-In.
Right, yeah.
But the album before that,
Yep.
In Casino Out, was recorded live, and it sounds awesome.
It's dude, it's there's a couple of those records. Like there was a band called Norma Jean.
Yeah, I remember that.
They had they're from Georgia. They had their first record, Bless the Martyr, Kiss the Child. They did it all live in like one room. And there are those records like that At the Drive-In record, that Norma Jean record, where you're like, oh no, this is what their shows are like. this is that experience, but like sonically.
Yeah, it sounds really cool. If there was a way, maybe that's the future of music. It's like if there's a way for bands to transmit that experience in some way.
If there was just some way we could perform live into microphones.
Yeah, but for people to just like watch at home.
Yeah. No, like I did a couple like acoustic performances because we had like some local, like the local Toledo bar where I host emo night. Obviously that place was kind of had a fucked story because it was this kind of legendary bar in Toledo, and it had been shut down for a while, but one of my childhood best friends bought it. And he got the keys, he got it set up, he got murals painted, he got it ready to go. He had his first show on a Friday. On that Sunday, just a couple days later, the shutdown happened.
Oh,
they told him like, hey, no bars. So he's like, fuck, I just bought a bar. And so he was doing a lot of like,
you get a PPP loan.
He did. Loan. He had a wee loan and a big old wee loan, but he obviously still had like artists he wanted to support too. And so he would just put on like Ottawa Tavern concerts, but it was just like dipshits like me in their living room going, oh, my dad's dead.
One of your hits, My Dad's Dead.
Yeah, dude, there's that I have at least 2 records of my earlier
my dad's dead.
Yeah, it's a lot of dad songs.
I feel like it's a deep well to draw from.
Yeah,
Dead.
When it was fresh, man, it definitely has some inspo, but
suffering is what makes.
But now it's passe.
Well, folks, let's go ahead and we'll get started.
Oh yeah.
It's the Billionaire Podcast Network. And we got let me go ahead and I still gotta find anyway here.
Let it ride.
My bones, no place to rest. Traveled up north just to find my head. I'm still cornfed. Cornfed. My bones.
Ian Williams here from
Hi,
the
guys.
rock and roll band Holy Coast. Ian recorded the song y'all just heard, and that was the raw version.
Yeah, that was. Hey, what? Like on Twitter DMs, what do you want to hear? You were like, desert cowboy western. And I was like, do you also fuck with Tom Waits? And you were like,
Yeah.
absolutely. And I was like,
Yeah,
okay.
some people have said they prefer that version, the raw.
I know. Drew Huntley is very fervent on his belief on that.
Yeah, and I've got the file somewhere in this. They don't make it easy to search for files in a Mac.
So now, as that song was spinning, and our previous discussion before that, I had an idea. Just one of these points where I'll even just give you a pre-recorded video of me playing it live,
Okay.
and then you could just cue it up whenever you'd want.
Yeah, I can do that. I think I can do that with StreamYard.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
The sky.
You pay that $44 a month. I know you do.
I pay $10 a month.
Oh, you got the.
Yeah, I just do like I pay for like a basic thing so that I have access to a full suite of streaming stuff, but it's not breaking the bank. I mean, for what I do, I don't really need too much anyway. You know, it's just like pizza. It's like music. Streaming is less is more.
Well,
People try to get their shit all gussied up, and it actually like detracts from, the what the medium actually is, which is
the purest form.
Yeah, talking about snacks and pizzas and drinks you had, remembering cartoons from when we were kids.
Yep.
Just the medium of podcasting.
Yeah.
Remembering things.
No, like before we were recording, we were starting to because you was like, oh, it's just a gas station pizza. I'm like, brother, you're speaking my language. I'm all about gas station snacks. And we're like, hold on.
Oh yeah, I
keep it for the cast.
Yeah, because I told you I do love going into gas stations. Like I never understand. There's people in my family that are like this who, when they hit the road, when they go driving a long distance, they hate to stop. Like they challenge themselves to not stop. They go, I'm not stopping. Pee now, because we're not stopping anywhere. And whenever I'm like on the road for a long time, I relish not just on a hot dog at the gas station,
which is
I relish stopping.
Oh, dude, me too.
I have to force myself.
Always fucking hated it.
You have to force myself to not stop at every gas station.
There's so many different brands of jerky. There's local shit I want to try.
Yeah, there's something, and maybe it's like American excess and consumerism. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like at peace. I feel like a calm wash over me when I walk into a gas station.
Well, it feels like you're walking into your homeland. Like you're just like in your true natural environment. And you walk over and you go to the fucking those beautiful rollers, baby. Those fucking rollers, and then you see the most beautiful abomination, the cheeseburger roller.
The cheeseburger roller, the buffalo chicken roller.
The buffalo chickie. Now there's actually a gas station, a Pilot, down the way here, that sometimes has pepperoni pizza rolls.
Oh,
and brother, I will bust it wide open anytime.
That sounds good.
every time I'm like, I house it embarrassingly fast, and I'm like, that was so good, and I'm so ashamed.
Yeah, I love it when they have like they got the hot dogs going, and then there's the divider, and there's the hot dogs up front, and then the ones behind the divider, they say these ain't ready yet, and I go, that ain't stopping me.
Oh, you're a reacher, dude?
Yeah, I'm like, because sometimes the front rollers will just be empty, and they're all behind the divider, and I go, I'm willing to bet that these are ready. These are probably not still cooking.
And at least you could say, I've had worse.
Yeah, and if I know anything about hot dogs, if I know hot dog science,
Another great science.
Yeah, if these are anything like all the packs of hot dogs I've ever bought just at the store, they're already cooked. So there's no risk.
Cold, dog.
Yeah, there's no risk of eating a raw hot dog. I just might get one that's a little cold, which I'm fine.
I'll still eat it anyway. I'll still eat it
as long as the bun is warm.
There you go. We used to actually play a game on tour where we called it Shitty Snack Game. And the challenge was you had like a designated partner in the band, and you had to buy your partner the shittiest snack, like the most insane snack. And if they didn't eat it, they owed you $5. But if they did eat it, you owed them $5.
Okay.
It was like half of our daily per diem.
Fun game. Circus peanuts.
Yeah, just shit that just sucked. Like just like we especially like down south.
Pickled egg.
Yeah. Or just like weird like pork shit that's like pickled and just looks like fucking pickled assholes, and you're just like, oh, here you go.
Sure. Yeah, the gas stations where they have like different jars of pickled stuff up front. You're like, how do I do this? And it's like, I guess you just reach your hand on in there and grab you.
Go get you a pole. All right.
Yeah.
Get you some pig knuckle, bruh.
Yeah, there's the gas station contains mysteries also.
But with mystery is the truest form of whimsy.
Yeah. Just a lot of stuff where you go, how long has anyone ever bought this? How long has this been here?
Just some narcoleptic trucker. That's his.
Y'all got. I don't know if y'all have these in the Midwest. I've only ever seen this in like the Southeast, really. Like they don't even have them in Texas. But when you hit a certain, I don't know, you pass a certain threshold driving eastward, all the gas stations start to serve boiled peanuts.
Oh yeah.
They got those where you are?
No, not in the Midwest, but I've definitely had those down in Florida.
Oh, they're incredible,
dude. But the shit that you take later, dude.
Oh yeah, well yeah, I'm dead because I'm not gonna get the Cajun. I gotta get the Cajun.
Yeah, no, look at that, real king shit. But
that was a real treat on this most recent road trip I was on. Was just every gas station having boiled peanuts and getting a big 32-ounce cup of Cajun boiled peanuts. They're good, dude. Tastes healthy. It's a healthy snack.
It's protein, baby.
Protein's keto, I guess. I don't know.
You make it up as you go.
I'm not a nutritionist. I'm not a. I don't know much about.
I am not a nutritionist at all.
Yeah, I don't know much about nutrition or health. I mean, I feel like it's like, honestly, nutrition is probably one of those things that's like pretty intuitive. Like I think primally, instinctually, that you're supposed to eat like lean meats and leafy greens, fruits and vegetables, shit like that. But then because, we grew up here in America, so much of our
with abundance.
With abundance. So much of the food that's available to us is like potato chips and corn puffs and pizzas and burgers and all this other shit. So there's like this entire industry that exists.
Hell yeah, dude.
Trying to unlock the secrets of nutrition when it's like, no, we know what to do. We just don't, we don't discipline ourselves to do it.
Because I'm here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, but I guess the the flaw with that logic is eventually the good time becomes a bad time.
Yeah, you reap what you sow.
Yeah, if you try to make every time a good time, then all the times become bad times.
Dude, I am 37 years old, and years of just sleeping in the shittiest places possible and eating the shittiest food. I have the skeletal frame of an 85-year-old man.
yeah. I've had to start figuring out a way to discipline myself because,
hey, dude. By the way, you are looking good.
Thank you. I feel svelte.
You feel svelte.
I
Saw
feel
you
svelte.
Tweet out earlier that you had another victory today, which I've been at this point when what you were referring to, and that is not being out of breath when you're tying your shoe,
dude.
Put your socks on.
It had gotten so bad. It had gotten to the point where I was like physically becoming. It had become like where I was incapable of putting my socks on, like trying to hike my foot up and just having to be like, and then just like finally getting it like placed onto my knee and trying to like hold it there, and then trying to bend over with the sock and just being,
crushing your lungs with your gut.
Yeah, just completely unable to breathe and just feeling so ashamed. Like, you know, I'm by myself, but still feeling embarrassed and humiliated. You know,
my sweetest.
Yeah, you could have it all.
Every time I remember back when I was at my heaviest, there were so many of those moments where that song was just on repeat.
Yeah,
what have I become?
Yeah, just replace heroin with being fat as shit, and it's pretty much the same thing.
We're just buffets, dude.
Yeah, replace heroin with buffets, and that song's about me.
It's so funny because I have such a sincere love for Chinese buffets, dude.
They're great.
They're unstoppable,
dude. It's like people outside the coastal cities. Like if you're in like LA or New York, you have access to really great Chinese restaurants. But you don't they don't realize like most of this country, really the only option for people in like most of America is, as far as Chinese food goes, is buffets.
And boy howdy.
Like if you live in a town that has a Chinese restaurant and then also a Chinese buffet, why would the Chinese restaurant's not even it's not worth your time or your money, because you're like, oh, I'm gonna go pay for one plate of food that's the same quality or maybe even worse than what's at the buffet, and the buffet is all you can eat. So the only value of the Chinese restaurant is I can get it to go. I can get it either to pick up or delivered. That's the only thing they offer that the buffet doesn't have.
But even buffets do takeout too.
Yeah, so you just have to go do it yourself.
No, not unless you DoorDash.
Really? See, I've never. that's a level of degenerate I've never reached. Is DoorDashing a buffet?
Welcome to my world.
I've never done that.
I don't do it anymore. I think I ever did it.
I actually tried to abstain from DoorDash. I try to like, if I'm ordering food delivered, limit myself to the restaurants that I can
deliver,
that I can call and that deliver themselves.
Right.
Because it's not just you get a better price that way, but it's also those are the places that have like factored in delivering with their food. Like it's food that can be delivered, because like you go on DoorDash tries to make it to where you can get everything delivered, right? Yeah. Well, some food don't keep too good in that delivery.
Real soggy.
And in that journey. So by the time it gets to you, you just paid a premium. You paid like way more than you normally would for food that now sucks. It's
because
like
it was also kicking around in the back of a Dodge Neon laden in fucking cigarette smoke.
Yeah, it's either been in the back of some guy's car or in his little backpack rustling around while he rides his bike.
And it just right into it.
Yeah, and it's suffered so much on that journey that by the time it gets to you, it's you know, it's just not good. Whereas
and then you're suffering.
Yeah, whereas like the places that have their own delivery that you just call and place an order. Usually, your Chinese or pizza is usually the two. That's the food that you know that when it gets to you, it's still good.
Yeah,
And
it's honestly the only 2 food groups. If we're being
that's
real.
some 2 food groups. That's what RFK says.
No, I love going to get some lo mein.
Yeah, we're gonna bring back lo mein and pizza for America.
They just recently put enchiladas at the Chinese buffet.
Yeah, enchiladas are Chinese now. You can eat them. You just add it.
We love the enchiladas. Love them.
Yeah, we love the Chinese enchiladas, folks.
We love the General Tso.
Yeah, most of America, the only Chinese food a lot of people in this country probably have ever eaten is at a buffet. Now, if you ever get the chance to go to like a nice Chinese restaurant, sit down, Chinese,
Absolutely.
it's better than everything. It's better than anything else.
My favorite Chinese place just in the town over. I've gotten the same thing for 30 years. It has been consistent.
Oh yeah. When you can find a spot,
Oh God,
there's nothing better. And
it's every fucking time.
that is like one of the really nice things about New York is swing a dead cat, you'll hit a good Chinese restaurant. Yeah, you don't have to, you don't have to go to Chinatown. In fact, people seldom do. Just the Chinese place that's like on the corner in whatever neighborhood you're in.
Dude, when one of my bands played in Manhattan a couple years ago, me and the drummer were like, no, we're determined. Let's find the most hole in the wall Chinese place, just some no name grease.
Some no name. That's
Yeah.
what it's called, some no name.
Yeah. But we found one. We go in there, and dude, that shit like smacked my lips into fucking orbit, dude. Just straight Sputnik.
Oh yeah, when the menu on the wall is faded and there's a child,
and it has that glaze, greased brown glaze.
Yeah, when it looks just completely decrepit and falling apart.
That shit's gonna hit hard.
Yeah, it's got those tile floors with black streaks all over them.
You're describing this place to a T.
Yeah.
And we were so fucking stupid because we ate before we played.
That was the one. There was a Chinese spot like that in one of the apartments I had. It was just like the one right down the road from me. I would go there like every day because you can get like a big ass meal there for like $8.
Just
so
cheap.
cheap, dude. It would be like lo mein with an egg roll and fried rice, which is crazy. Noodles.
Dude,
and
rice. I get me and my kid full course meals, one for each other for like $20.
Yeah, it's so cheap. It's crazy. And you wonder
incredible.
It makes you wonder like what the fuck is Panda Express doing? Like why is it that all these like big corporate mega chain restaurants are charging
Big Buffett
so fucking much for what'd you say?
Big Buffett.
Big Buffett. No, I just mean like all the big like chains, all the big like places that have commercials and are known establishments. Why are they charging so fucking much? Whereas you go to like a small business, which presumably, you would think like would have higher prices because they don't have access to the same resources as like a big corporation, and yet they're cheap. They're like way cheaper.
Well, where Panda Express gets me is when you say, "Hi, yes, I would like a orange chicken combo with a large drink," and you pull up to the window and you hand them your money, and then they hand you a fucking bucket of soda, and you're like, "This is what I paid for."
So it's
not even the fucking chicken.
They have big drinks.
Have you ever had those larges, dude? They're like fucking industrial size.
I haven't been to Panda Express in years.
Girl, get you some Panda Express.
I just never see the reason to. I'm always just like, I'll just go to the buffet. I'll go to the.
You're not wrong, but sometimes you gotta be a bad girl, dude.
Yeah,
You gotta be like, you know what? We're gonna stray for the path.
I've never
just
been in
today.
any town, like any town I've been in that has a Panda Express also has at least some other Chinese restaurant with actual either Chinese people running it or Mexicans, which is, you
It's
know,
equivalent.
yeah, which is
it's
still
adjacent.
good. Yeah, Chinese adjacent.
Well, if you really think about it,
I got a Mexican cousin who looks Chinese.
it gets to that degree exactly.
Yeah.
But then also, when you think about the cuisines, they're adjacent. When you really think about it,
Rice.
main proponent.
Well, I don't know what the other similarities are.
Spices, dude. Just
I guess an empanada is a kind of dumpling.
carb wrapping some kind of
Yeah, I guess. But this is pretty broad stroke. Like you could start doing this with pretty much any cuisine. You know, you could be like, what is a lasagna if not an enchilada? And
have you ever heard of the concept of everything sandwich?
I don't know if I've ever heard of it, but I think I understand it.
What is your understanding of it?
Everything's a sandwich. It's like fundamentally everything is a sandwich.
It's going to the broadest definition of a sandwich. Of one thing, and then on top of it is another thing. And then of that other thing at the bottom, on top of it, that's a sandwich.
Okay.
So, for example, a plate of nachos.
Yeah.
You have cheese, you have chip, you have plate, you have
Okay, so it's a plate cheese nacho sandwich.
everything's a sandwich.
Yeah. Okay.
Conceptually.
Yeah. See, this is where philosophy kind of falls apart.
Honestly, that was like one of the dozens of bits of like those 14-hour drives of we would just be sleep deprived in the back, just trying to get as philosophical as possible about fucking sandwiches and hot dogs.
Yeah, well,
you work with what you know.
That's like most of what this show is. Waxing poetic about snacks and different kinds of food.
Hold on one second. Right,
what?
Thank you.
Was that
something just came across my desk here. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Thanks for coming to see you. Okay. You get a free drink and snack of your choice. Sweet. Are you trying to rip ass? Okay. Yeah, my 13-year-old just tried ripping ass on screen.
Hey, how about this?
Oh shit.
We got shirts.
Oh yes, please.
If you go to bpnmart.com, you can order the best merchandise in the internet. And we have some new items. The YN time shirts are here. We got them in black and white.
White.
Do what?
Black and white.
Black and white. Sizes medium through 3X. So we learned from the last run of shirts we did that probably no one is ever going to need a small around these parts. And
you know your clientele.
And I guess I'm the only person that owns a 4X. I'm the only customer who needed a 4X. So we got medium through 3X. And look at this. This is Lily Abernathy herself modeled for them. But we got the wine time shirts, 100% ring spun cotton. You spoke, we listened. It is a lighter material than the last shirts we made, so it's a little, they breathe better. It's not as stocky. You want them to, wash cold, hang dry. $36 a piece. We got the wine time shirts. And,
Quality shit.
we got the stickers on sale. We have lots of great stickers. The BPN sticker pack, Lily stickers, the Cornfed. We got the corn. Is the Cornfed sticker? Oh, I guess we sold out of that one. We still have the magnet, the Cornfed magnet. We got the mouse pad. We got a lot of great items here. It's bpnmart.com is where you can get the best merchandise in the internet. Please order today. And then the Patreon for this channel is patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. Ian, you got any plugs?
Oh, I got plenty. I have lots of bands, but mainly I have a band called Holy Coast. At Holy Coast Band on Instagram. We're all over whatever streaming services. I would highly suggest you go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and that's Holy Coast Official. And I filmed and edited. Big thanks to my girlfriend who loaned me all her equipment. But filmed and edited a behind the scenes song by song breakdown of the record we put out in September. So I had a lot of fun doing it. I think it'd be pretty cool. So getting a little lonely over there. I also have a podcast that I'm kind of on a little bit of a hiatus on right now, just kind of recalibrating what I want to do with it. But that's Core Confessionals at Core Confessionals on YouTube. And then I also my old band Settle the Sky is back together. We're writing new material.
Nice.
And so go stream our music. That's everywhere.
Like and subscribe. Leave a comment. Let's get some super chats going.
Yeah, it's been pretty light on the super chats today.
Well, I was gone for a couple weeks to try and connect with my family or reconnect even, and
reroute yourself.
Yeah, I guess with the internet, you can't really. You take time off. People they think you're gone forever. They think you're dead, and then you come back and you gotta work back up to the viewership you once had, the fervor that people once had for this show. It's the work I got to do now.
Yeah, we got to get back at it and shake these titties.
It's funny because I never have anything to say though. Like I think about all the times I'm like, oh, I'm gonna do a podcast, and it's like, no, I have nothing to talk about.
So let's go back to the hits. Yeah. Gas station food.
Here we go. $5 from Drew Huntley. Can Lily do next shirt post in the white shirt and do it with a water version of the shirts? I don't know what that means.
I just felt like I had a stroke reading that.
Oh, he wants a wet t-shirt.
Oh, gotcha. Nasty boy.
$5 from Mo 4842. Chug
That's
that
my
tiny
girlfriend.
Oh, okay. She wants you to chug the tiny Sprite.
Oh, Jesus Christ. No, I'll get all super burpy.
There's nothing wrong with having a tiny Sprite.
Yeah, look at this.
Shorty there.
Yeah. Or I just have giant fucking banana hands.
You have banana hands.
Banana hands.
Damn. You ever tried making a smoothie without a banana? It's not even worth it, dude.
Not worth it. That was not a good idea.
It's disgusting. She wants me to say the whole thing. Chug that tiny Sprite, Zaddy Ian. She wants me to say Zaddy.
Yeah. All right. Trying to get my ass to blush. Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a few weeks ago. I wanted a smoothie, and all I had was frozen fruit and no banana.
Not worth it.
I said, maybe I could use just this frozen fruit and a little almond milk. And it was like worse than if I had just eaten the frozen fruit, just with the, as it by itself.
Dude, the banana is the unifier.
Yeah, the banana is really what pulls the whole thing together and makes it palatable.
It really ties the room together.
Yeah, it's I like it
much like the rug.
Yeah, it struck me like as I was drinking, I was like, I guess I've never had a smoothie that didn't incorporate banana before, because this is like this is bad. This sucks.
This just fucking tastes.
The banana is what really unlocks the full potential of the all the other fruits, I guess. So I'll never make that mistake again.
Well, I'm glad you learned.
Yeah, smoothies do be good though. I do like it. It's crazy, dude. It's crazy that when you make a smoothie at home, it's like really economical. You get some frozen fruit, a banana, a little almond milk, or whatever you want to use,
and you feel a little accomplished too.
Yeah, you feel like you did. You accomplished something, and like
look at me.
And it was pretty
look
cheap.
Look at fucking me.
Like the ingredients you use, that smoothie probably, considering that you're going to have bananas and frozen fruit left over, you're not using all of your ingredients. That one smoothie you just made probably only costs like $2.
Great.
But then that same smoothie at a Smoothie King is like $12.
Now, however, excuse me, I'm burping up Sprite. There is a smoothie place about 30 minutes from here where they have a peanut butter and jelly smoothie.
Bitch, that's a milkshake. Come on, man. That ain't a smoothie.
Come on, man. No, it's a smoothie.
Bitch, that's a milkshake. A peanut butter and jelly smoothie. They're lying to you, dude. The word smoothie evokes at least thoughts of like health and well-being. There's nothing about the words peanut butter and jelly smoothie that make me think like, oh, this is really giving me the nutrition I need.
That's just some real broke Midwest shit, dude. It's rooted in me.
So they serve a peanut butter and jelly smoothie. What's good about it? It sounds good.
It's fucking delicious is what's good about it. And you feel healthy.
You feel drinking what's in it? Peanut butter, jelly, and milk?
All right, hold on.
Once again, that sounds like a milkshake, dude.
Bro, I'm fucking crying. Holy shit. Actually, I'm gonna look up the ingredients right now.
Does it have a banana?
Excuse me. I genuinely think so.
Because I guess as long as it has a banana, that makes it a smoothie.
Smoothie.
What's this place called?
I think it's tropical smoothie, but it might be No, I got it. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, you keep how about these super chats, guys? Come on.
Yo, this is a good your girlfriend has a good idea. Why don't you just put a fucking Uncrustable in the blender? Which honestly,
dude, she know me. She fucking know me.
Now that I say it, but taking a frozen Uncrustable and just throwing that bitch in the blender might be pretty good.
Dude, I'm fucking crying.
Maybe, I don't know. There might be a texture problem though, like blending up all that bread with it and drinking that. It might be a little chunky. That does sound pretty good. Really?
What's this?
Uncrustable is another thing that's like
300 calories each.
I enjoy an Uncrustable, but every time I've had one, I just think like this feels so decadent and obscene that I just spent whatever a box of Uncrustables costs, like
$8.
It's like $8 for 6 crustless, so small little peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. When I could have gotten a loaf of bread, some peanut butter and jelly, enough to make 20 peanut butter jelly sandwiches for about the same price. you know, and if I really wanted to, I could make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, cut the crust off, and freeze it. Like cut the crust off, crimp it so that it's like one sealed pocket, and then throw it in the freezer, and then there's a fucking Uncrustable right there.
I
But
have the ingredients, by the way.
Okay, what are they?
A peanut butter and jelly smoothie typically blends frozen mixed berries or strawberries, the jelly, with peanut butter, milk, and a sweetener like banana or maple syrup.
Okay, so it's not because I was thinking that it was literally just peanut butter and jelly and milk, and I was like, "This is a great idea for a milkshake."
You said with your whole fucking chest, "Bitch, that's a milkshake."
It's sad, dude. Just the name sounds like it's like that's a great idea for a milkshake for sure.
You know what?
But it didn't sound. What you just named, what you just read off, sounds like a smoothie. Sounds like a pretty good smoothie. But if I was just to take like Smucker's jelly, which is what I was thinking,
right? Which, brother, you're cooking with that.
Honestly, that would be pretty good to take
like,
right
now.
Some jelly, peanut butter, milk, and a little bit of ice cream, and throw that in a blender.
Well, you've had Goober before, right?
Goober sucks. I don't like Goober. I'm not that lazy. Like I'm pretty lazy, but I'm not so lazy that I can't like do the peanut butter and jelly separately. I don't need it in one jar.
No, you're right for that.
Because Goober looks like it's going to be good. I remember being a kid.
Wait, again, we're going back. We're always going back to being conceptually.
Yeah,
conceptually, the
Goober looks
sense.
Cool. Yes. Like I remember being a kid and seeing Goober on the shelves and
like,
thinking like, that looks awesome. It's the peanut butter and the jelly in one jar, and they got it like the way they got it, where it's like one column of peanut butter and a column of jelly interchanged, so it creates this cool pattern, like Aquafresh toothpaste, where it's you know what I mean.
It's very 90s aesthetic.
Yeah,
tickles the nostalgia bone.
It looks like it's going to be awesome, but it's actually like worse peanut butter and jelly than you get otherwise. They're both bad.
I'm a big advocate for a good spread. You got
a good spread. Yeah,
you gotta spread good. And Goober does it fucks up your bread every time. You get mad. You throw your glass at your computer. You fall asleep in the chair.
Dude, you gotta hear. This is psychotic, dude. This is something my dad does this because my grandma, his mom, did this. This is what my dearly departed grandmother did that my dad still does. Is he'll get a bowl out and scoop peanut butter into the bowl and then jelly into the bowl and stir them together. Like, and he'll stir it until they
eat ice cream.
No, he stirs them together till they reach this like, they meld together. He stirs it until it reaches this like almost whipped consistency. Mixes them, and then he spreads that onto the bread. So he mixes the peanut butter and jelly first.
That's abuse, dude.
And then makes the sandwich.
That's abuse.
And it's the craziest way I've ever seen anybody make a PB&J, and it looks fucking disgusting.
You said PP&J.
PP&J, yeah, yeah. A penis and jizz sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
No, he stirs them together in almost like
that's God bless your dad. Disgusting.
I guess like fundamentally,
conceptually,
it's the same shit. It's just peanut butter and jelly, and it doesn't like taste doesn't taste terrible. It's crazy. It's insane. It's just a crazy way to do it.
Yeah,
but then it also leaves you with like more cleanup than just making a PB&J the way.
Well, now think about it this way. Also, intuitive.
You think it's
innovative?
It's innovative. Yeah, I guess it is innovative, but it leaves you with like more of a mess than just making a peanut butter and jelly the way everyone else does. Just like spreading it on the bread, and then because now you have like a bowl full of fucking shit you got to wash out. You know?
No, it's not worth. It doesn't sound even just the way you described it. I was like, yeah, ugly.
He's just standing there, just like stirring.
His fucking beefy cop arms, just
yeah, it's real sick shit.
You know what? Hey, more power to him.
I've never made mine
your
that
grandma.
way, though. I was I guess I was raised by my mom. Yeah, I guess my mom was the one who taught me how to make PB&Js because I've always just done peanut butter on one slice of bread, jelly on the other slice, and then
missionary style.
They meet and then mash them together.
Classic.
Yeah, I have done this. I've toasted an Uncrustable. It's pretty good.
It's pretty good.
It's not bad.
Sprinkle some brown sugar on top of it when you're pan-searing it in butter.
Yeah, now you're getting gourmet with an Uncrustable.
Dude, I should make a cookbook of all like the white trash concoctions I know to make.
I haven't tried. I just thought of something though. I haven't tried this yet, but I bet an Uncrustable will go pretty good in an air fryer.
Oh, dude. Oh, yeah. Deep, just even conceptually, deep fried Uncrustables at a county fair.
Yeah, I've seen those they have those at the Texas State Fair. That sounds
dude, they hit all my towers inside of me, dude. Ooh.
A second Uncrustables hit Ian's guts.
Dude. But like, I don't know. I'm glad I've lost weight. I'm glad I've chilled out a lot, but man, it's just one like mental breakaway of me just going right back to just making the most disgusting fat concoctions.
Dude. Yeah, it's just always walking on a razor's edge.
Yeah.
In this country.
Just one bad day, dude.
Yeah, it's so easy to just get fat as shit in America.
Have I ever told you about my autism slop?
No, what is this?
So it's my like diabolically autistic comfort meal. So what I do is I get just the cheap 59-cent ramen. Two bags beef.
This is the Maruchan top.
Yeah, Maruchan. Yep, you know what it is.
Oriental flavor.
Yeah. So put them bitches in a pot, boil them up, get them boiling. Dump diced mushrooms with the noodles in the pot, and then on the other side of the oven, I have I'm pan searing like steak bites and salt and peppering them, pan searing, getting them fully cooked. Drain the ramen and put it in the meat. Sprinkle on the ramen powder and then sriracha. And then yum sauce. And mix.
Okay.
Brother?
This doesn't really sound autistic. This just sounds like a Japanese style struggle meal.
I like that angle.
Yeah, you did it up nice. Like that's just upgrading ramen. Which is what the Japanese do that anyway. Because like
all Japanese
when I think of
autism, dude, what are you talking about?
I guess the Japanese are just that
incredibly autistic culture
anyway. No, when I think of like autism, food or the way what do they call
Chicken
it
nuggets and macaroni and cheese.
now? Yeah, what do they have? They have like a new word for it now. ARFID.
Oh yeah.
Have you
Like
seen
super
this? Have you heard
super
about this?
picky. Have you seen this?
It's
Have you heard about this?
avoidant / restrictive food intake disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, because that's
Grow
what I
up.
always thought of as like autism, dude. Because that was the thing is like, there's a lot of there's just a lot. I don't want to reveal too much about my family.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that just happened over the last couple of weeks. I'll never speak about publicly,
I
but
bet, man.
um, it my when I was at my brother's house, his wife, who I guess my sister in law now, her daughter was
So they're
living
not
there.
getting divorced.
Ian, relax,
Oh, my bad. Dog.
be cool, man.
Hey guys,
No, it's all good.
my bad.
But I can only. Her daughter was there. It just there, she only wanted to eat like chicken nuggets and mac and cheese and shit. And I was like, oh, this is that Arfid that was in that movie that came out last year with Rose Byrne and Conan O'Brien.
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet. Everybody says it's like a really stressful movie. It's called If
I don't
Had
want that in
Legs.
my life.
Yeah, it's called If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. The clips I've seen look hilarious, but it's not. I guess it's not a comedy. But Conan is in the movie, and I saw this clip where it's this mom who Rose Byrne plays a mom whose kid won't eat anything, or I guess he'll only eat like chicken nuggets and shit. And so she's like worried about his health and well being, and she's like at her therapist. Conan plays her therapist,
Right.
and she's just exasperated, just panicking. Talking to her therapist, asking him, all these questions and stressing out. And then it cuts to Conan looking completely uninterested in what she's saying, just completely nonplussed, just slouched in his chair. And so it looks really funny, but I've heard it's actually a very evil movie that is good that you don't ever want to watch twice. Like you watch it once, they say you watch it
It's an
once.
interesting pitch, but
Yeah, that's enough. It's one of those movies. So I don't know.
I might give that a rip.
But when I think of like, autism food, it's I always think of just like, like goopy noodles and cheese or just butter noodles.
But the word goopy describes 1000% the texture of
Yeah.
this concoction. It
Dude,
is
I
just
did
all
something.
goop. And
I
it's
did something like
beige.
that. Was it last night or 2 nights ago? I don't know. Doesn't matter when. But I did do this because it was weeks and weeks ago. I went to I was at the Chinese grocery, the Asian grocery.
Mm-hmm.
And I bought this brick. They sell it in the brick like drugs. Like if you're buying,
Dude, I love the brick.
yeah,
The
like
Asian market brick.
But it was a brick of ramen noodles. So it's just plain ramen noodles.
I got some of those in my cupboard right now.
Yeah, so it's just a big brick of plain ramen noodles, similar to like how you buy spaghetti noodles.
Yeah.
And I've just had them sitting in my pantry for weeks, months. I haven't done anything with them. And
Right.
I was rooting around last night trying to find something to eat, and I didn't want to make like I didn't want to make like a pack of ramen because it's too salty. Like the
sodium.
Yeah, I didn't want to make like a fucking Oriental flavor ramen or whatever. So I just was like, oh, I'll find some. This is like an opportunity to break open this brick of just these white long ramen noodles I bought.
They're delicious.
You know what? I did try them just plain regular whatever these ramen noodles are. They're pretty good. They're better quality than what you get in the instant bag of ramen. And I guess like the way what you're supposed to do with them is the Japanese would do. Is like you make your own soup base and you do up a nice soup yourself. but I don't know how.
Very
I don't know how to do
honorable
that.
way.
Yeah, the honorable method is to make your own soup base, and you use these to make like a homemade soup. But I don't know how to do none of that, so I just I didn't even do what the instructions said on the
You broke
bag.
them rules.
No, even cooking them, the way I cooked them is I just I have one of those electric kettles, and I just filled that up with water.
Yeah,
And
dude.
I
That's all you
set that
need.
I set that kettle, and then I just took the noodles and put them in a bowl. And then when the kettle went off, I just poured that on top of the noodles and put a paper plate on top of it, and just let it sit.
Ooh, technique.
Yeah, just hacking into the mainframe.
Impressive. Real impressive.
Yeah, and so I let that sit for a few minutes, and then when they were done, like when I pulled the thing off and strained the noodles, drain all the water out of them, I was like, well, now I got to figure out something to do with these. And so what I ended up doing was I microwaved 4 eggs. You know how to microwave an
Ooh.
egg?
Yes, I've
You
done
just
this.
crack it into a
I'm a
bowl of
kid.
water. That's what I do. Is I'll fill up
Yeah.
a bowl of water and I crack 4 eggs in there, microwave that for like 4 minutes.
And my kid had me do that.
Yeah.
She swore
And
by
so
it.
then I got my noodles going, to strain the noodles. And then while the noodles are still hot, I topped them with 2 slices of American cheese. And
You're giving me shit for my fucking white trash gourmet.
no, I'm just saying
Get out of here,
this is
dude.
autism. This is
Okay.
autism food. I'm making
Yes.
I'm making American cheese ramen noodles. I topped it with 2 slices of American cheese, and then I ladled out the eggs out of the microwave bowl, and I
Yes,
put that
dude.
on top of the cheese, and then I took some imitation crab and tore it up on top of that.
Ooh, brother, you're cooking with that.
Yeah, and then I hit all that with this Cantonese sauce I have, this like sweet spicy sauce.
Yeah.
And let me tell you,
some
dude,
bold flavors.
let me tell you, this shit was not good.
What?
It did not taste good.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
This was fucking terrible, dude.
Conceptually.
I think if I had not done the cheese, it would have been fine. But that cheese really ruined this. I still ate all of it. I just was hungry, and I was like, I'm not gonna fuck.
It's clean plate club.
Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna
All the way.
like waste this, and I don't want to have to fuck around trying to make something else. So I'll just eat this. And then I was full, and I said, you know what?
Worked.
Mission accomplished. I'm full. And I went to bed.
Bing, 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 bing. Fill her up.
Yeah,
Fill him up.
I took one bite and I said, man, this fucking sucks. And then I ate the whole bowl. I mean, the eggs were good. I was able to just like pick the eggs out and eat those separately. So the eggs were,
This is salvaged.
because if you microwave eggs good, and I think I've gotten pretty good at microwaving eggs. They get this like almost jam like consistency in the yolk, where it's like a jam.
Rough.
It's pretty good. It's almost like an over medium egg.
Not my bag. I'm not an egg. I'm actually really not a big egg guy.
You're not an egg guy.
Like I like egg when it's like utilized in a Chinese dish. How they do it a lot.
Like an egg Neil Young.
Yeah. Like I can handle that. That's fine. But like straight up eggies, I'm like, eh.
Do I love egg?
Unless I saturate that bitch with cheese and hot sauce.
The first time I ever lost a ton of weight, like when I was, because how in college they say the freshman 15.
Oh boy,
you go to college and you gain a bunch of weight.
Yeah, I had the freshman 30.
Yeah, I had the freshman 50, dude. I ballooned. Still not as fat as I am now. Like the fat that I am now is the worst it's ever been. But when I was in college, I had gotten really fat and stayed that way for a long time. Got no pussy, was very sad. And then when I finally said, all right, enough's enough. And I was living with Kevin.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah, I was living with Kevin at the time. friend of the show, actually my
Shout out Kevin.
co-host on this show sometimes, Kevin. I was living with him at the time, and this was the first time I ever like lost a substantial amount of weight. Was I just went on a, I guess you would just say an egg diet. I just ate nothing but eggs.
It is nutrient heavy. It has hella protein.
Yeah, I just was like always in the kitchen scrambling eggs, and that was like pretty much all I ate for like 6 months. And I lost I lost like 80
You got
pounds.
you got Jack Diesel.
Yeah, I got like pretty in okay shape. Now that I'm like have been fat as shit for however long I have been, I guess like the last couple of years, I've been like really, really fat. I really can I've more of a perspective. I can really appreciate the times in my life that I thought I was fat.
Yeah,
Like,
dude. I've looked back on so many old band pictures where I was like, I felt like the fattest piece of shit, and I look back on it, and it's just like this, just like skinny, like hot young guy. Like,
yeah,
what the fuck?
because I remember weighing like 230, Chinese dentist, and thinking like, oh, I'm such a fat piece of shit. But once you weigh 100 pounds more than that, you really miss weighing only 230 pounds.
Brutal. Brutal.
But I guess the benefit of like when you get really, really fat is your body like gets this place where it really, I don't know if I'm separate from my body. So to speak of my body as this separate entity that has wants and desires, I don't know. But I guess like the way biologically your body is wired is that the human body wants to be fit and healthy, right? So when you get fat as shit, it's like easier to lose that weight. Like it doesn't take a lot to start like shedding pounds.
Yeah, you're already dripping off.
Yeah, so it's like here lately it's just been a matter of like minimal exercise and discipline to start dropping lbs, and then I guess that becomes more difficult as you get skinnier, but at that point you're like, oh, but I'm actually like fit now.
But now you're putting your socks on, shoes on.
I'm putting my socks on, my shoes, I can wipe my ass
like thoroughly.
Yeah, I'm reaching all of my asshole now.
He's reaching parts of the trench he hasn't seen since 2023.
Yeah, that's where it really became such an issue for me, like where I was starting to feel like despair, like existential.
Honestly, it's ironic that was the same time I was at my heaviest. I was like 80 pounds heavier than I am now.
Yeah, just like when I would go to wipe my ass and not being able to reach all of it and just trying to get what I can and hoping for the best, and then pull my drawers up, and the second I step out of the bathroom, it's itching. I have itchy
You
butt.
get that inner butthole itch.
Yeah. Oh. And then just walking around telling myself like, no, it's not like there's probably not like actual shit in my ass right now. I don't know. It's
just irritated.
Yeah, and then
a little irritation in my fucking butthole hair.
Yeah, and then the next time I go to the bathroom, I drop my pants and I go, oh, I guess I just have to throw these boxers away.
Well, I've created a masterpiece.
Yeah, just like looking down at my boxers and just being horrified at how much shit is in them.
This brown, ink blot butterfly.
And I've just been walking around and sitting down at places with that much shit in my ass all day. Miserable also because it's creating so much irritation. So it's like I feel really blessed that now when I go take a shit, I can sufficiently wipe all of my ass and scrape the doo-doo out of my butt.
You are absolutely God's favored.
I am favored by the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
We got $5 from Drew Huntley. Shout out Kevin and his attic. Man, I miss his attic. Ian, thoughts on Kevin's attic?
What is the lore on Kevin's attic? I must have
Kevin
missed
has an attic. That's it.
just okay. Just
Yeah.
all right. I mean, I'm jealous. I don't got one.
Yeah. Kevin will be back at some point. He's just taking care of some things.
Taking care of business.
Now Sal, I have no idea where Sal is or what he's up to.
He's on another journey right now.
Yeah.
He'll be back someday.
Damn. I feel like nobody appreciated that. Well, I don't know if I should talk about this, but it feels like I didn't get no one acknowledged the brutal clapback I hit in the group chat.
When what remind me.
Oh. I don't know if
You gotta be more specific.
well, somebody we know,
Okay.
who may or may not be a woman, said, what did she? She said Dawn's mad at me because I don't send him naked pictures anymore. And then I responded to that and I said, I found other ways to stop an erection.
You know what? I didn't, and I'll acknowledge now. That was good, dude.
Thank you.
That was a good one.
Yeah, so I just, it just kind of went unnoticed, and I was like, guys, I've been sitting here honestly pretty hurt and upset by what was just said to me, and trying to not take this personally and not cry right now. And I feel like I've articulated a pretty good response to it, and nobody even said anything.
I'm sorry, dude.
See,
My
I'm saying,
bad, G.
I'm trying not to fucking lose my shit at this person, and I feel like this was a clever response.
Dude, it was. It is. You're fine.
You're good.
No, you're good.
Sitting here trying not to cry right now because of how I'm being treated.
Trying not to lose my fucking goddamn
First
shit.
off, why would you say something like that in front of a bunch of other people? Why would you put me in such a precarious situation?
Dastardly, even.
Yeah, it seemed like especially cruel to try to humiliate me that way. But I guess that's the dangers of talking to people on the internet.
That's what they warned us when we signed up for MySpace. Don't talk to strangers on the internet.
It's so weird. It's so weird how you can like meet people on the internet that you've never actually met before,
dude.
And then they can influence how you feel.
Oh, well, for my girlfriend, now, we started as a long distance couple.
That's a dream, dude.
No, but like there was a time like when I was like 19 at like peak 2007, like MySpace, like we would just be like driving states over, meeting people we just knew on the internet.
Well, that's crazy.
And like I just like this past most recent couple of years, I'll think about that sometimes and go, what the fuck? That was the most insane shit. That I could have been fucking murdered.
I mean, I guess that's more common now. Like I've seen that more and more now. People meeting just like through
TikTok Club.
Yeah. Through like Twitter, Instagram, or whatever. And somebody flying out to go actually meet the person. And I've seen that happen. I've also seen it where like a woman just ends up getting stalked by somebody. So, I guess there's good. It can go good and it can go bad. I feel like if you're a guy and you really like a girl, you should pursue it until like either, she falls in love with you or she has to call the police. I think that like that's romance.
Sounds like a familiar story. Also, my girlfriend commented, remember that story you told me about the punk girl in the basement your friend picked up? Oh, you want to hear a fun little tale?
Sure.
Here's some content. So this would probably be still in the latter years of MySpace, and we had a group of friends, and one of those dudes hit us up and was like, "Hey, do you want to go to a grindcore show at a house called the Meat Mansion?" And we're like, "Yeah, man." It was a Saturday, and it was up in Ann Arbor, Michigan. It's about 2-ish hours away. And we're like, fuck it, let's go. But what our friend didn't tell us, he had a lot of things he had to do first before we got to the Meat Mansion.
Uh-huh.
One of these things was meeting a girl off of MySpace.
Okay.
And so we end up having to park at this grocery store called Plum Market, which, if anyone's ever heard of Plum Market in the Midwest, it's like a even more hoity-toity Whole Foods, like very, very expensive. We definitely got glared at in there. And we met this chick there who was a 300-pound woman with a mohawk who was deaf.
I wonder what she getting into tonight.
And we pick her up and we go to this place, the Meat Mansion, and it was a free show, or you could donate clothes, like just if you have any like old clothes you want to give away, just that's your currency. And we're in this basement. You've heard of grindcore before, right?
I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
It's really spastic, like 45-second songs. Have you ever heard of the band Locust?
Oh, then I'm a fan.
Oh yes,
Actually, I enjoy it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially grindcore. Grindcore and mathcore kind of coagulate a little bit.
I've told you this. I know rock and roll.
Rock and roll. Yeah,
and that's
you're
kind
right.
of the
You
umbrella.
do be saying that.
Yeah, it's the umbrella under which I stand.
And that's respectable. It's actually very honorable. But so we're at this show. It's in a basement. And this is prime 2010. So it's just exclusively PBR.
Sure.
Just lukewarm, and in front of me is a grindcore band, fucking doing their thing. To my left, my buddy, he fell asleep. And then I look to my right, and then my other friend and the deaf girl are making out. Then a giant man in overalls launches someone through a window. We promptly get out and leave. And the second that we get in our car, cops show up and we peeled out.
Wow. So wait, what happened with the fat deaf girl?
We left her behind.
You left her there? Oh man, that princess.
Shit. I think realistically she wanted to stay or something, but in hindsight, telling that story out loud again, we just straight up abandoned the deaf girl.
Yeah, you just abandon a fat deaf girl to be arrested. I know my rights. I know my rights.
One king.
What is so what is deathcore then?
It's the combination of death metal and hardcore.
Okay, because did you see? I mean, speaking of fat chicks,
What's up?
Did you see that thing that went viral? Where let me see if I can find it. Okay, yeah, I found it. So it was this lady, and there was like a lot of commentary on this. A lot of people posting, "What the fuck are you doing?" about this lady. But she posted, it says ceiling challenge, but make it deathcore. And I'll just show you what it is.
Please.
This is pretty viral a few days ago. Here we go.
Not in front of my fucking wife, dude.
Yeah, so I guess that's deathcore.
Well, yeah. No, it has elements of like a hardcore breakdown, but with like the dark kind of guttural guitar death metal.
Yeah, I mean that was the first thing that confused me about that. Is I just was like, I don't know what deathcore. First off, I don't know what the ceiling challenge is. I given the context.
You want to know how pure my mind is? What I imagined was somebody screaming deathcore at like with like their phone on like a ceiling fan or something like that,
just screaming the word deathcore.
Or just like doing a deathcore song,
or just just like filming,
not jiggling.
Right? Okay, so you mean doing deathcore music filmed from the ceiling?
From the ceiling. That's
okay.
How fucking pure my mind is. Dude.
You went the mind of a musician.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, dude. Let's see this sick cover, dude.
No, when I first saw that, I was like, I can I can piece together what the ceiling challenge is, given the I guess
given the context clues.
Yeah, presumably it's like a number of people making videos of like shaking their titties and butt cheeks, filmed from the ceiling angle from some sort of camera that's posted up on the ceiling, the top down, like you're playing Diablo angle. Or
which I do love Diablo,
or one of them.
So I can understand this conceptually.
Some sort of top-down game, So I can piece together that's what the ceiling challenge is. But then I was like, I don't know what deathcore is. But hey, content clues again. I guess it's like whatever this kind of music is.
You went, okay,
yeah, sure. But then it was just the response to that was so funny because there was like just a ton of quote tweets saying like, "What the fuck are you doing? Like, what is this?
What's wrong?"
I guess because she's like a sturdier gal. She's a more stocky broad. Everybody on the internet hates like fat people again because of Ozempic.
Good God!
So this is
Ozempic.
I get why. It also is like it doesn't look like she's necessarily just overweight. She looks augmented. Like that was the thing that struck me is like she looks like she's not acclimated to her body. She looks like
strange geometries.
Yeah, it looks like she's still getting used to her big ass titties and butt cheeks. So I think she's had like some sort of work done, maybe. I don't know, or she's just a fat bitch. I don't know,
sir.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. She doesn't strike me as like. Really, she's not unattractive, but it is like the way she's presenting herself that's unattractive. Getting on the floor like that. A lot of people walk on that floor. Don't get on your hands and knees on that floor.
Come on now.
That's a dirty floor. That's gross.
And why are you putting your phone on the damn ceiling? Watch
your phone on the damn ceiling.
Get on down there. But how about this fucking Neurosis album?
I was gonna ask you about that. Yeah, I listened to that last night. It was good.
Dude, that shit wrecked my brain today.
Is that deathcore?
No, that is straight up doom sludge hardcore.
So yeah, I didn't know how to. I don't know what category it's in.
It sounds huge.
Yeah, it sounds massive.
And it's so you know the band Mastodon?
Sure.
Neurosis sounds like what Mastodon is supposed to sound like. what I would envision as a Mastodon, that's what Neurosis sounds like.
Yeah, but I saw the buzz about it before I listened to it. I saw that they got one of the guys from ISIS.
Yes.
Muhammad what's the guy's name?
I don't know his name, but
Eric, is it something Turner?
Fucking rules.
I don't know. I know the band. I've listened to the band ISIS. They're good.
They're very good, very chill.
Yeah,
but also heavy when they need to be. But
yeah,
that
I saw a lot of people talking about this Neurosis album, so I went and listened to it. And I normally don't go for that whole dog, like a dog barking.
Doggy.
But actually, no, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really good. And that, the what's the word you use? Doom. It's a good.
Very doomy, yeah.
Yeah, that very
sludgy.
big, like trudging sound.
Yeah,
like
and
that.
you love Melvin, so that it.
Oh yeah.
Hits that spirit, but even beefier. But just having an album, first track, screaming, like we were torn wide open. Like what?
Oh yeah, that like
We were just screaming at you, and then the last track, Last Light, like that shit split my brain in half. I loved the record.
it was good. It's good rock and roll music.
Under the umbrella, what Dalton considers rock
There's
roll.
So many, dude. There's just so many like
it's messy
genres and subgenres, and I listen to so much shit that I just go,
it's rock and roll, baby.
Yeah, what's the broadest category that something fits into, and that's what I'll call it. It's like rock and roll. I'm not gonna sit here and try to like go down the branches.
You're trying to be Mr. Cool Guy.
Yeah, I'm not trying to like go down all the brackets and branches to figure out exactly what this is, because it's all fucking nonsense to me anyway. So it's like it's rock and roll, baby. Yeah, I thought it was good. I'm gonna listen to it again later, because I'm an erudite, artistic ass motherfucker, so I'll be listening to albums.
Well, speaking of artistic, like I think that's why like you're not typically a roar guy, and so an album like this Neurosis album it's very creative, it's very artistic, and it's interesting the entire listen. And you're like, oh, this is like I'm listening to something's. Like at least it's sounding profound.
Yeah, it's also like more what's the word? I guess like melodic than
it's a lot more
a lot of the
melody. A lot more melody.
It sounds more open than
emotional.
Yeah, than a lot of the like real heavy metal stuff that I tend to not gravitate toward. So it's like, yeah, I don't mind the roar. But a lot of that kind of music is just it's so aggressive and so like.
Stop yelling at me.
Yeah, it's just too.
Please don't be mean to me.
It's like too combative almost. Whereas like this
album, don't hurt me, please.
This album definitely felt more like melodic and
just glorious.
Yeah, I guess with this, something like that. So, yeah, it was good.
Yeah,
I like when I find new music. It's hard now. It's weird how you have like access to like so much of everything now, but it's hard to find stuff. So it's cool when everybody comes together, because that's what happened. Is I saw so many people on Twitter talking about it that I was like, I guess I got to go listen to this.
Yeah, and honestly, some recommendations. These are more horror bands, but I think the same thing kind of happens, and I think you'll find things you'll really enjoy. The band Poison the Well. They just came out with a record the same day Neurosis came out with theirs. It's phenomenal.
Okay.
But then specifically, one of my favorite heavy bands of all time, Converge. They put out a record last month, and it's damn near the top of my favorite records he's ever done.
I'll check that out.
It's super good. It's just super interesting the entire time. You're just like, yeah, dude, I'm mad. I almost turned into a butthead like watching the fucking music videos.
Yeah, I'm open. I'm open to
mad.
anything. I'll listen to some row. It's just
A little bit.
typically. I'm not. I guess it's just like I'm not. Yeah, I guess I'm just not traditional. I'm not like of the mold of like a metal head necessarily, but I'm not against it.
But you're just a rock and roll guy.
I'm a rockabilly. I'm actually.
you would pull off rockabilly pretty.
I honestly yesterday I was listening to Reverend Horton Heat,
and you were vibing.
I was vibing, dude. I was really enjoying it. There was this guy in my college town, and I think he's still active as a musician. His name is Tristan Thorndike, and he's in a band. Yeah, he leads a band called the Rock and Roll Cannibals, and I think
that rules.
They're rockabilly, but what's the offshoot of rockabilly that's scary?
Gothabilly?
Is it psychobilly?
Psychobilly's crazy, yeah.
I don't know what he dresses up like Frankenstein. So
that's just fun.
So yeah, just like imagine like a rockabilly guy with the shirt and the pants and the bolo tie, but then also he's like painted up like Frankenstein.
Well, speaking of rockabilly, I think it was you that recently got into some Clownvis.
Dude, I was on Instagram Reels just scrolling, and Clownvis posts on Reels all the time, just doing like covers, just singing covers of songs, and it just like grabbed me because I was like, he sounds really good.
Can you do yourself a favor? Pull up on YouTube, please.
Traficula. Is it his song Traficula?
Oh, that one, Traficula is really good. But Cursive is another really good one featuring Neil Hamburger. But type in Clownvis reading rainbow theme.
Okay. Dude, Clownvis is awesome. He's really good at singing. He's good at magic.
And here's my fun fact, and this is where I spin it into the guy who is Clownvis. He actually had another band a long time ago, and it was a rockabilly band called 7 Shot Screamers, and they're really good. I think you would fuck with them heavy. I
love them big ass Gretsch guitars.
Oh yeah, hey brother, this is some rock and roll.
Some screaming guitars, dude. I love that shit. That's what I was gonna when I was
fucking rooster haircuts, dude.
That was the guy when I was in my college town, Tristan. He had the greased up, dude. He was so cool. I thought he was like the coolest guy because he's rockabilly. His girlfriend was rockabilly. So they just look like two 50s, like a 50s couple, but then they were also spooky. But then the band,
we're from the 50s and slightly racist.
Yeah, yeah, they're from the 50s, so they're like, not your kind. Please leave.
I love how the 1950s. I love how the 1950s voice is just the SNL guy voice.
Yeah. You're not welcome at this malt shop.
You have your home bathroom.
Let's get him.
Musical guest. Flavor Flav.
Who said you could sit here? Yeah, they're from the 50s.
Yeah.
But dude, I loved watching. I would do, because, you know, it was like an arts town. So there wasn't like this delineation between like mediums. It wasn't like you had comedy and music and painting and poetry. They were just all together at all the venues. So like I would get booked on shows with his band. Like I would do stand up and then like his band would go up.
Oh, yeah,
So I was like, you know, I was in the scene, baby. And I genuinely loved watching this band do rockabilly music. I was like, this is like the coolest band.
I want to be him.
Yeah, dude, I want to be rockabilly, dude.
I see sometimes you put your hair a little bit like that.
That is not even me trying to do that. My hair.
Like, I'm just such a fucking natural.
I'm just naturally rockabilly because I don't really style my hair ever. The most I do is like the way it is now is I just took a shower, and when I get out of the shower, I just comb it back while it's wet, and then when it dries, it'll just hit that. It'll lay like that sometimes.
If there is one thing that describes the essence of Dalton Pruitt, it's just that guitar lick of. That's what it is, baby.
Dude, one time I was the last time I was in Austin, Texas. Heard of it? I went to eat at some cafe, and the waitress was this like she maybe middle age or in her 40s, but she was rockabilly. So she was like a plumper gal, covered in tattoos, with her hair, with the big rockabilly hair, you know,
rockadoodle.
Dude, I was in love. I was like, this is like the most beautiful woman ever, bringing me my eggs.
I love you so much. Gets your order wrong.
So I guess that's the thing. When people talk about like you know, trying to find a romantic partner, dating, all that, I think it's like you know the first thing is like, well, what is it you want in a partner? Like, what is it you're even looking for? And I think what's caused me so much like strife is I've denied myself, you know, what it is I'm actually looking for. I've you know, haven't pinned it down, but it turns out it's pin up girls, or it's a rockabilly girl.
that's your. We got to get you a.
So it's like once you can focus in on like, well, what is it I'm even like actually looking for in a partner? For me, rockabilly.
Rockabilly. Honestly, yes, that would make sense for you. You'd wear and you'd frequently wear just like little fucking bowling shirts.
Dude, I would love to dress like that.
Yeah,
I'd be right at home, dude.
You'd pull it off.
Pull out a switchblade and it's a comb.
Dude, when I had that when I was a kid, I felt like the coolest fucking kid.
Yeah, that's my destiny. That's like what I should be doing in life is being rockabilly.
Did you happen to pull up that Clownvis video?
Yeah, I gotta pull it up. We got a super chat, $5. Rocky and Bullwinkle drop. And now for something you're really gonna like for the sound. I will put that on the soundboard. Yeah, I found the Clownvis. Yeah, Clownvis is awesome, dude.
Love me some Clownvis.
He's really talented.
Yeah.
This is a big horse.
Butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high. Take a look. It's in a book. A reading rainbow. I can go anywhere. For ends to know and ways to grow, a reading rainbow. I can be anything. Just fucking take a look. It's fucking in a book. A fucking reading rainbow. A reading rainbow.
In fact, be a moth. But
that's great, dude.
So imagine that him performing that live One, at the same bar that I do emo night at, and then two, at the gathering of the Juggalos.
Oh, that's right. He does. I
There's
guess
so
'cause
many. There's so many videos of him doing that at the gathering.
There's so few noteworthy clowns nowadays.
He's of the purest form, for being
Yeah,
honest.
I'm trying to find the because I don't know if this. I guess he's like the house band for Roku City. I don't know. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? I guess if you have a Roku and you just leave it idle too long, they just start playing Clownvis. I don't know if that's given. So what I saw is it looks like that's what it is, but that's like so much of his Instagram reels, unless he's just doing a bit. So much of his like reels on Instagram are him singing in front of like the Roku City background, and he alludes to that, like if you leave your Roku just on for too long, that's what pops up. I don't have a Roku though, so I don't know.
My kid does.
Yeah, so I guess just try this tonight, Ian. Just leave the Roku idle for like too long and see if it pulls up. I'm trying to find. So the first thing I came across from him was one of his Roku City performances where he's singing Interstate Love Song, and I fell in love immediately. I said, "This guy's awesome."
He's everything I need.
Yeah, I think I found it. Yes, dude. Wait, here we go. Yeah, I found it, dude. This is incredible. Watch this. Not this one.
And what's leaving on a southern train only yesterday? You lied, promises of what I seem to be. Only watch the time go by. All of these things you said to me. Roku City!
Roku City. Yeah, that really tickled me.
Dude, that's incredible. I love that
He has
guy.
a great voice. Like, he sounds great.
Yeah.
Singing them songs.
Yeah. Also check out his old band, 7 Shot Screamers.
I'll check that out.
He's a good singer. He's a good singer.
Damn, this is a good point. He looks like Flabber from Beetleborgs. The Jay Leno ghost. The Jay Leno Elvis ghost.
Hey, have you seen this? Have you heard about this? I go to circuses sometimes. I got a red nose. I hit squeak on it.
Drew Huntley, $2. Read my last chat. I can't super chat it. Well, I can't read that. I'm not gonna. I can't read that because it has the N word. It says do the DMX.
The N word.
Yeah, do the DMX my N word version. What are you talking about? Oh, the Reading Rainbow. I've seen that. Yeah, I've seen that. I'll see if I can find it. What was I gonna say? Yeah, I don't know. Clownvis is cool, folks. Check out Clown. He's really talented. Rockabilly. I was listening to Reverend Horton Heat. Did you ever have a Gretsch guitar?
So not a Gretsch, the actual brand, but I currently have 2 semi-hollow bodies that are very Gretsch-like. That's their big shindig.
With the F holes?
Yeah.
That was when I was in high school, that was I guess like every high school boy, at least at that time, you want to be a rock star. That was the electric guitar I got was an Ibanez semi-hollow body that I played in my high school jazz band. So it's like an actual class.
Again, you're just naturally rockabilly.
Yeah, but then when I think about that, like think back on that time, like my band director letting me sign up for jazz band and letting me play guitar. I don't know why he allowed that. I was really bad at it. I was, dude, I was just like confused. I never
You're
knew.
fumbling.
Yeah, just stumbling through these charts. Like, I mean, I could like, because I played trumpet all through middle school and high school.
Trumpet.
And so I knew, I don't know if I still do, but at the time I knew how to read a treble clef. So I could read sheet music, but I knew how to read it for the instrument that I was taught on, which is the trumpet. So whenever I would be handed like guitar sheet music, it was like really confusing. Like I knew I could read it, like I knew what the notes were, but then lining them up with the fretboard, I like really struggled with. And then, but then like all, I don't know. Have you ever looked at? I don't know if it's all. Have you ever looked at sheet music for a guitar?
Oh yeah, it's tough.
Yeah, you know how like the ones that he would give us at the top of each measure would still have like the chord. It would still like name the like whatever chord it
Right.
was.
Yeah.
And so there were like a lot of times like instead of just playing what was in the measure, I just would just start vamping the chord. Just be like
I'm in key. I'm in
yeah,
key.
because I was like, I don't know how to play this. It's too hard.
And that is why my parts are always really easy.
Yeah, and then
The other
there
two
was-
guitar players in my band, they take care of it. They take care of the rest of the load.
yeah, and there was one time we went on a band trip to one of these like some other school where there was a, they were having like a jazz clinic,
Oh, ooh.
and that was where I got my fucking ass humiliated, dude, because I was in a room with all these other the guitar players for these other schools' jazz bands, and the
Yeah,
guy was leading the clinic, and we're all like supposed to play along with him.
he's just shredding.
And well, it wasn't even that, but it was just like he handed us this sheet music, and it had some like C7 diminished some fucking chord I didn't know. And I think I ended up just like I just saw the letter C, and I was like, all right, maybe I could just like get away with like a C major.
Nope, buddy.
Dude,
Not diminished.
Dude, he stopped everyone and he like screamed at me. He goes, "Somebody is playing the wrong chord," and like just like humiliating. Like dude, it's like traumatizing. Like now I'm thinking back on it, just embarrassed me in front of fucking all these other kids from these other schools and everyone in my jazz band. Like so much that on the ride back to our school, somebody said, "Wow, that guy really embarrassed you."
That was brutal.
Yeah, that was
Are
like,
you okay?
yeah, it was really tough to watch, and I was like, I just sat there and I was like, yeah, I guess I'll like take some lessons or something.
I guess I'll just fucking quit.
I should have just quit. This the thing is like, if I wanted to play guitar, I should have just like quit the jazz band and just like play guitar on my own, so that I would at least still enjoy it. But
Right.
instead, I stayed in the jazz band, and then just like by the time I graduated high school, I was like, man, fuck this.
Like I fucking hate
It just sucks, dude.
Jazz fucking sucks.
Yeah. So, but it's like I don't even know why the band director let me be in that rhythm section. He should have told me like, hey, I get that you want to play guitar because you think it's cool, but the instrument you're trained on or that you have any sort of proficiency with is the trumpet. So that's what you're going to play. So I don't know. Anyway, I don't play anything now because I guess one of the ways you can really grow to hate playing music is by being in your high school band program.
Yeah, you're like,
Shit sucks, dude.
Yeah, it sucks. I wasn't actually a band guy in high school. I was in choir. I was a choir geek.
Ooh. That sounds nice. Singing?
Singing, and admittedly, I also got bullied by my choir teacher to be in show choir.
What is show choir? Singing like show tunes?
Pretty much, and you would just wear fucking bow ties and glittery vests.
Ooh, like Bill Nye. Or like a blackjack dealer.
like a very blackjack dealer.
That sounds cool. I don't know if our
Yeah.
high school had that.
Yeah, it was a time.
Yeah. But you know what? I think I still have that Ibanez somewhere. It was a cool guitar. It's a
I can
cool,
pick that thing back up, start
Yeah.
noodling, dude.
You would need new strings at this point, but I think I still know how to do that. I don't know. Maybe I should just sell it. I could use the money. Here, somebody
Super chats.
Somebody super chats. They want me to play this.
It's that real shit, yo.
Butterfly in the sky.
Come on!
I can go twice as high.
Let's get it on,
Take a look
nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
You think it's a game?
I can go anywhere.
Suck my dick,
Friends to know.
my nigga.
Ways to grow.
Nigga.
Reading rainbow.
Here we go again.
I can be anything.
Same old shit. What?
Take a look
Nigga.
in a book.
My nigga.
Reading rainbow.
This is the shit I be talking about. You think it's a game? You think it's a fucking game? What I really want? What I really want?
But you don't hear me though.
It's good, clean fun, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need to. Maybe I should sell a bunch of stuff. I need to. I got to do. I've been getting my fucking cheeks clippity clapped in the market.
Stonks.
Yeah,
Stonks
because
bad.
the president wants to blow up the earth.
I just want to get some oil.
Do you know what like really concerns me, or like what really I guess just like is so despairing more than anything about like any administration, like like whatever's going on politically. They say don't pay too much attention to, or whatever people say. Don't talk about politics. Don't pay attention to it. But just the thing that really like irks me more than anything is like it's like how many of the people that are in charge of shit in America, greatest country on earth, but how many people in charge, at least by my understanding of human biology up till this point, will not be alive in 10 years. It's just naturally are not going to live much longer.
Nope.
That's the thing that just like really bothers me more than anything is like they don't really have any skin in the game. Like they have no stake in this like earth and no,
Well, that's why they're torching it now and fucking making them and their rich friends richer.
Yeah. So like all of their decisions, none of their decisions are based on like the future because
Exactly.
they don't have one.
Here, fuck are you?
They don't have one longer than like 10 years. It's like the ramifications and the consequences of anything they do is not something they will have to contend with, just like because of nature, just the way the human body ages and then decays, and they're the ones that are left that are like in charge of us and make all these like big decisions, and that's the thing that like really disturbs me. Is they won't have to they just don't this isn't something that they have to concern themselves with, is like what life is going to be like for all of us. But with that, they also make so many of their decisions based on the market. Notice that like come Monday morning, we're winning. It's the best it's ever been. The war is over. We're doing great Monday through Friday. And then Friday, what is it? Like 4:30 p.m. Eastern time. So I'll give it till 8 p.m. Eastern. Anytime after 8 p.m. Eastern Friday, it's like, all right, so we've sent in tier 1 operators into Iran because that's now the market's closed for the weekend. So it's like all these like
it's all there.
All these big earth-shattering tectonic plate shifting fucking decisions, these maneuvers, these actions they're taking happen based on just like the hours of the stock market. And then, and it creates so much volatility. And it's like, that's, I try not to like focus too much on news and politics because I am powerless. So there's really nothing I can do other than
you just bum yourself out more.
you just get bummed out about it. But I guess I do.
Yep, everything is shit.
As somebody who's trying to turn money into more money, it's like I pay attention to it in as much as like how's it affecting the market. And it's just been creating so much. I mean, the entire time he's been president, but especially now, so much instability and volatility. And it's like, I had a pretty decent win like a couple months ago.
I remember this.
Relatively speaking, is because I went into one of my crypto wallets and I took I had like $80 in there in this wallet. I flipped that into $900.
Yeah,
just
dude.
traded.
You were
high octane meme coin trading. I took $80, flipped just you
were beaming. You were
trade
the bell
here,
of the ball.
trade there, bobbing and weaving. I flipped $80 into $900, cashed out, put that in the bank.
You're a stock alchemist.
Yeah. But then the last few weeks I've just been getting my shit fucking packed in.
Shreked.
Just getting butt fucked, and so I'm trying to, I need to win. I did, one of the ones I bought a while back was I bought it on the dip was Testicle. So, Ian, everybody knows that Testicle was the first major success in the snowball ecosystem.
Everyone knows this.
Yeah, Testicle has since left Snowball and now uses its own market making technology.
Yes.
So Testicle's not on Snowball anymore, but it still has an automated market maker. And so I bought, Testicle ran up to an all-time high at that time at around, I think it was around like a $20 million market cap, which would be 2 cents,
Yeah. So
and then
you start slinging.
And then it dipped all the way back down to like a $3 million market cap. That's where I bought it. So I took some of my profits from some other stuff, bought $230 worth of Testicle.
Okay.
And then, while I was at my brother's, everything was just like hemorrhage dipping hard. And then that was down at one point. I was down like $100 on that. Oof. But then today it pumped to like almost a $10 million market cap.
You're like, okay.
And by the time I looked at my phone, it was at like a $9 million market cap. It was 0.009. So at that point, I sold half of it. That way, I take back my $230 that I initially invested plus $20.
Smart.
So I've taken back my initials plus $20 for myself.
Paid for that
pizza. I still have half my bag. So I did secure my initial investment plus a little profit. I still have half the bag. So no matter what happens, I'm in the green on that one. So I'm doing good on that one.
Okay.
But then I got absolutely fucking wrecked on PETA. I thought PETA was going to be a win. And
then you got betrayed by the
I got betrayed on PETA, dude. The guy running that coin, the guy, whoever was running that just took the money. He took the money and ran.
Rug pull.
Yeah, and it wasn't like a full on rug, but it was like the main guy running it sold his bag and then started posting about other coins from the PETA account. So then everybody else saw this, and then everybody started selling their bags, and then it just died. So it wasn't necessarily a rug, but for all intents and purposes, it was a rug. I got fucked on that. I got fucked on this other one. Dude, I've just been getting fucked in every hole, left, right, and center. But today's been going good. I made some money on Testicle, and then I got this one that's a big fat pig called Merlin. and it's some pig this lady owns. It's a real pig that won a Guinness World Record for something. There's a meme coin for it. That one's doing good.
Yeah, is it your ex-wife?
Yes, it's my ex-wife. And then what's this other one I got? This is not financial advice. This other one, Godzilla Big Tits on Pico Horse. That one's holding up pretty good. So I think I'm doing good on all things considered. Those. The one that surprised me was Hosako Cat. I thought Hosako Cat had betrayed me because there's this whole. It's one of Trump's crypto schemes. That's not what I bought. Was the Trump scam, but Trump himself is doing crypto scams.
Mm-hmm.
So Trump, thank you. I am the Sultan of Solana. This
is financial advice.
Yeah. We got a super chat here. Let's see, $5 from Drew Huntley. Has Ian seen the Speedbag guy play music? Look up Speedbag Mortal Kombat. He does other songs, but I mean, we'll check that. Yeah. Ian, look that up when you get is Sal still alive? This is not super chat, but I'll just field this question. Yeah, he just texted me, actually. I haven't heard from him in a few weeks. Let me see what Sal texted me. Sal sent me a picture of like the the chart or the list of what they have on the side of a ice cream truck, like all the popsicles and shit that are there. And he says, "What's your top pick?"
That is the most Sal thing.
Yeah.
Not just ghost for a month or two and just be like, what's your favorite ice cream?
Yeah, but it's like specifically like all the stuff that's in an ice cream truck. Here, let me see if I can pull
SpongeBob with the goopy fucking gumball eyes.
Yeah, here, let's see if I can pull this up here. Or do you got to bounce soon?
I probably do got to go night here pretty soon.
Yeah, I just realized it's been like 2 hours.
I gotta be up at 5:30.
Let me see if I can. We'll do this here then. Pop. How do I? Oh, okay. Here we go. I have to email it to myself, and then I can. Shit.
I emailed myself today.
I thought I saved the photo. Where is it? Oh, here it is. All right, here we go. I can pull this. I think I can get this to pull up here. Anyway, to answer your question, Sal is alive, and he just texted me. He's off the show for the foreseeable future because of let's just say the law.
Law 1.
No, just just like I get divorce stuff, so it's like it's understandable.
Yeah, you gotta keep it tight.
Like given the circumstances, like I just was like, oh yeah, that totally makes sense why you can't do it.
Go do the adult thing.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Let's see if I can get this. I gotta pull up the email for. It's a Y mail.
Oh fuck!
What?
No, I'm just saying. Oh fuck!
I can use a pass key, dude. I will say that's one of the things about the future that is nice. I guess if you don't mind, like, throwing away all of your privacy, is this passkey shit that like I don't have to remember any passwords anymore.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Look at that sassy phone color.
I could just do just do the Face ID. Here we go. And that way I can pull up a picture. No, I still don't think it's going to let me do shit. Oh no, I can view it. There we go. Here we go.
We're in.
Why is my computer getting loud? What is overheat? Is something overheating?
Sal's pictures just fucking blowing your shit up.
Why is a 2019 iMac not able to load a picture of ice cream? No, I think I got it. I got it figured out. So here we go. It took a long time to get to this bit. So this is what Sal just texted me. Was this picture, and he said, "What's your top pick?" So what are we working with here?
Ooh. I love this topic here.
Oh, come on.
Come on now.
It won't let me. Why is it not letting me zoom in? Why is it
yeah.
getting smaller?
Oh,
I guess that's as big as it can go. Okay. So what do we got here? We got bubblegum bar, cotton candy.
I gotta lock in here.
Yeah, cotton candy twirl, wacky watermelon. I don't know if I've ever seen these before. Savagely sour, a watermelon ice, and then we got the classics.
That toffee crunch bar is kind of my vibe.
Where you see a toffee crunch.
Well, that one that's like the lumpy chocolate and vanilla one. Those are like
This one?
like the Heath bar ones.
The turtle?
I don't see your mouse.
The turtle one right here. I got the.
Oh yeah.
Is that the one? You go with that one. That does look pretty good.
Yeah. But I also like a good fucking ice cream sandwich, orange dreamsicle.
So you go more like
classics,
like confection, like an actual dairy, like an ice cream.
Yeah.
Like
I love a treat.
You don't do popsicles?
Nah.
I'm kind of the same way. Like I really like ice cream, like actual dairy, chocolate.
I got some in the freezer right now. And the second I get off here, I'm just fucking rip into it.
Like I look at this and at a
strawberry
glance,
the strawberry cheesecake one.
Which the strawberry cheesecake? Which
I don't think it's on here, but
they got a birthday cake. That one looks pretty good. Yeah, I'm trying to think. Like at a glance, my go-to. Because I remember like running to the ice cream truck.
Actually, hold on. I'm gonna show you something real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Folks, if you're just joining us, we're looking at ice cream, and this is what Sal just texted me this and wants to know what my favorite is out of these ice creams. But let's get some super chats going. Also, here we go. Ian's back.
We have.
Oh, you got an ice cream going. Oh, those are good, dude. With the nonpareils.
Oh yeah, dude.
The crunchies, those are good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
in honor of Sal, I'm eating on mic.
Yeah, I would say like looking at this at a glance, and just in my own experience, like when I was a kid running up to the ice cream truck, the Choco Taco right here was always like a favorite of mine.
Always hits.
Here's the strawberry shortcake right here. Is that what you're eating?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, those are good. Yeah, I guess I would say I'm gonna break it up into two categories though, because there is like popsicles is so different from ice creams. So I would say like of the ice creams proper, the ones featuring like ice cream, my pick is the Choco Taco. And then as far as popsicles go, let's see here.
I'm not a popsicle guy.
I've eaten pops. I've enjoyed some popsicles. I'm not necessarily a popsicle guy, but because I am a white Latino,
Oh yeah.
I go the Lucas Mango.
Respect, honestly.
Yeah. I like that. I like the mango. I love mangoes. The
Like that
mango,
tang.
a mango. If it is like a real palateria, then it'll be made with real mango. But like a
Know how he said that?
do what?
I said note how he said that.
Paleta.
Paleta.
Paleta. If it is a real paleta, it'll be made with real mango. But then like the mango flavor with the Lucas, the like salt, the chili
yeah.
lime salt.
Oh yeah.
That's a good the delicious combination of sweet and savory that only us Latinos can appreciate. So those are my top choices. There's the Choco Taco for ice cream, the Lucas Mango for popsicles. And there you have it, folks.
There you have it, folks.
That's our for it's been weeks. That's the only correspondence I've had with Sal in weeks is him sending me that.
And you'll be typing that up all over again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna I'm gonna tell him. I'm just texting him taco.
See, so Sal is really here in spirit. That's great.
Yeah. Ian just ate a popsicle or he ate like an ice cream bar.
Yeah, and that shit's so good.
And that's kind of what, Sal would do the same thing.
Yeah. He's
if you like the push pops though, somebody mentioned those push pops ain't bad. You like
the Flintstone ones, dude.
The Flintstone. You like that flavor?
Yeah, that orange.
Do you like energy drinks?
I do be liking energy drinks.
Yeah. Well, I'll leave you and the whole audience with this. Alani Nu. Do you know about Alani Nu?
I think so.
It's like a kind of like a slim can. Yes. Which I guess it's like a.
I think I've had it before.
A lot of energy drinks do the slim can. Alani Nu is like, I guess, a newer brand of energy drinks. I've only started seeing them recently, but I was at Sam's Club recently buying groceries, and they had a 24-pack of. It was actually mini Alani Nu's, so 7.5 ounce cans.
Oh shit!
There's 3 different flavors. It came in 3 different flavors. You get cherry slush, juicy peach, and dream sickle. I think is what it's called. Anyway, that dreamsicle one is the orange dreamsicle, like a push pop.
Yeah.
It's I wish I wish it wasn't an energy drink so I could drink more of them during the day because it's really good soda.
Yeah, I think I've definitely had the dreamsicle one.
It's like I drank the first sip I took, I was like, this tastes just like a Flintstone.
I definitely had this.
It's so good, and it's like,
yeah, like
I'm sad that I can't drink 8 of these or my heart will explode. I can only really drink one. It's really good stuff.
And so I'm sipping it and I'm savoring.
Yeah. So folks, check out Alani Nu. I hope they make one without. Yeah, I hope they make one without 100 milligrams of caffeine in it.
Not trying to kill me.
Yeah, because I don't want to have a panic attack.
Well, honestly, my ADHD is so bad it doesn't even fucking faze me anymore.
I just need a little pick me up for when I go for my walk. I've been exercising, dude. I hiked. In fact, I would say I went on a hike today because there was variations in elevation.
I'm proud of you, dude.
2 miles.
Yeah. Fucking I think I've said this to you before, but that 1 mile turns to 2 and that 2 turns to 3. Like you keep
and that's where it stops.
Because even I have my limits.
Yeah, no, I mean, I used to just live, living in the city. I would probably walk like 15 miles a day.
No, living in the city.
I've been so sedentary lately, but I want to get back to just like being able to walk several miles at a clip. So
We're gonna have to soon.
when I'm back in the big city, once
Yeah.
once these meme coins hit, yeah, dude, I'm gonna take
Back.
over.
You're back, baby.
Yeah, but you gotta get up early. So, folks, thanks for tuning in. I appreciate the support. I appreciate all y'all that are subscribed and that tune in.
Shout out the day ones.
Like the video, leave a comment, tell your friends, hype. What I don't know, help.
That's how you have to end it
help
every time. Help, please.
Check out Ian's band, Holy Coast. Check out his other band, Settle the Sky. Check out his podcast whenever it comes back. It's called Core Confessionals.
Yeah.
And please subscribe to the Patreon for this channel. I know the Patreon has lapsed because I was away, but I am gonna do a big spooktacular on the Patreon this week. It's patreon.com/cornfed with Dalton Pruitt. And God bless us, everyone. Thank you, Drew Huntley, for that buzzer beater.
What a fucking ollie oop.
And folks, that's the show. Thank you for tuning in.
Out here in Amish, smoking big joints in Amish.